What's up, homie?
You can't handle the truth. Pay that man his money.
Never say never, but never.
Let's go.
Drop it off to y'all if my homies call.
Pittsburgh Steelers fans, AFC North fans, Cincinnati Bengal fans, Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Brown fans. It's the homies Friday night. You in the building with two of the homies, probably two of your favorite, minus the homie Pay. You see B Dirt shirt. B Dirt, show us your shirt again, man. It's a shout out to the homie Big G.
It's a black and orange shirt. It says "Pray for me, I'm petty." Yes, sir, Mr. Gurley. That's for you.
Hey, man, we talked about it backstage. I was saying, I mean, I was anticipating the Steelers to win. I think you were too. I think our picks last week indicate that. Mm-hmm. But Big G was, on the network last week talking like, Big G, be careful, man. It's the division game. Cincinnati, they got weapons. They got weapons, man. And
honestly, at the end of the game, I think if T. Higgins isn't smart enough to slide down, we still lose that game.
Yeah, that was a very smart, and I said that last night in our post game. That was a very smart play by T. Higgins.
Our defense wasn't going to stop you guys.
Yeah, man. Nope. So let's talk about that game. We'll get into it's only one more game in the division. The Browns take on the Dolphins. The Ravens are on bye. The Bengals and Steelers all obviously played last night, and we'll talk about that right now. And then we'll just take our times with our picks. Pay's not here, but he sent in his stuff with a few other messages.
Pay's not here. He sent me his picks, and he sent me some observations through the week, which we'll sprinkle in right here throughout the show as they come up. I'll sprinkle in what we got going on, and right now seems like the right time. We mentioned the Ravens on a bye week, and Pay says somehow the Ravens will still figure out a way to give up 35 points on their bye.
Tim Lyons in the chat. Who they? You got this one, Tim. But I watched you too on Behind Enemy Lines with Jeff Hartman too, man. I saw you pick the Steelers by 10. So a lot of people are surprised. Even Bengals fan, good win. The fact of the matter is, be dirt. We can get into it. Well, let's give people in the live chat more time to get it. We'll start talking now. Then we'll shout out to people in the live chat. That's how I looked at it, man. Just plain and simple. That your best players on offense outplayed our best players on defense. Simple as that. I mean, that you guys, I've said since you acquired them, I mean, smart money by Mike Brown, if he had anything to do with getting Joe Flacco to get the return on his investment that he wasn't getting a return on right now, right? Yeah. I mean, when Joe Burrow went out, at least gives him a chance. When Joe Burrow went out for however many weeks it is, until December, I believe, and that $50 million that was supposed to make the operation go, now you got another $70 million allocated in your receivers, but Browning, who is probably a $2 million investment, wasn't getting those guys the ball, right? So you go ahead and make a trade for Flacco, who's a savvy, experienced veteran, who knows the AFC North very well, who may not be as bad as washed as we thought he was when he was playing in Cleveland, because we seem to have discovered over the years when you break away from Cleveland, you can get good again. And they just don't have the weapons in Cleveland that the Browns have, that the Bengals have in Cincinnati. I mean, yeah, so I feel like your two best players, Chase and Higgins, outplayed our players on defense. We heard nothing from TJ Watt. Cam Hayward's the only one I feel like had a decent game, but with no help on the D line, yeah, 5 offensive linemen can block one guy. And it seems like he's really trying to get after it. No return on our defensive investments from TJ Watt and Jalen Ramsey. There's $67 million between those two guys. They couldn't do anything. And, and the rest of the defense, not just those two, but I'm just singling those two out because those are the two big money guys, right?
For sure.
We didn't get any return on our investment. So I thought the Steelers offense played well. I thought Aaron Rodgers looked good. Afton brought it up last night. Shout out Afton. She's in the building. That second, was it the second or it was the second interception, I believe, was on DK Metcalf. He let that ball get ripped away by your dude from Michigan, right? You know who that is?
DJ Turner. Yeah, he's the cat that ran a 4.27 in the combine.
Yeah. You can't let him take that away from you, your DK Metcalf. And, those are the kind of catches you got to make with your size and perceived strength and that kind of stuff. Can't let him strip that away from you. But I thought the offense looked good. Jalen Warren the running game to me was getting going against Cleveland, but Cleveland has a stout run defense. So it only stood to reason when they played Cincinnati, who didn't have the best defense. And I called the Steelers to put up 30. You'd see it be there. I don't know if you looked at it, but I played Aaron Rodgers last night on my fantasy team. I picked him up, and he got like 34 points for me.
Nice.
So the Steelers' offense, but I played against Jamar Chase, who got 40 points against me. Like literally. And I played the Steelers defense, so I'm projected to lose as it stands right now. But yeah, man, so I felt like the offense played well enough to win. The defense let us down. You give us your thoughts from the Bengals perspective, man.
You really touched on it with at least Joe Flacco is giving playmakers a chance to make plays. You got a lot of money wrapped up in playmakers. And unlike the defensive front, the defensive front, right, those guys, they make their own plays. A wide receiver is reliant on people to make plays. And, our offensive line's still not great, but I don't know if it's just a combination of the fact that Joe Flacco's not running around in the pocket. He's not holding on, trying to make the hero play. He throws the ball away when, the play's not there. But he throws balls on schedule and gives guys a chance to make plays. So it just is what it is. Now, do I expect him to keep throwing, an average of 3 touchdowns and no interceptions a game? Nope. If so, he wouldn't have been in the situation he was in, right? He's going to eventually turn the ball over or whatever, but at least he's getting something out of the well-paid wide receiver positions you have. The really surprising thing to me was Chase Brown. That was the biggest surprise. Almost 10 yards a carry and staying on schedule and Pyman. And Tomlin said that coming out after halftime. They're staying on schedule, and that's the biggest problem. We got to get them off schedule so we can blitz and we can get to the quarterback. And I thought that was the biggest difference, not just in the Bengals being able to pull off the upset, but in the way we've looked all year. We've been, we were averaging 4 yards a game coming in and had over 140. I mean, that's it. That's the difference. If you can run the ball, stay on schedule, and it keeps people more honest when you can run the ball. It is what it is. Play action pass works when you can run the ball.
I definitely agree with everything you're saying, and that was the part of it. The Steelers were not getting them off schedule, and it's really you have to earn the right to be able to pass rush, right? I mean, so to start to earn that right, you got to put in your work on the early downs. You got to make it 2nd and 8. You got to make it 3rd and 6 where they can't run and you can go ahead and try and get after the quarterback, right? And The Steelers never put the Bengals in those uncomfortable situations last night at all. I mean, I swear, I bet they probably averaged, and I don't know, I'm just going off the eye test. I bet they probably averaged 8 to 10 yards on first down last night.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would think it's somewhere in that area.
At least between 6 and 8.
7, 8. Yeah, 7, 8.
Yeah, on first down. I'd bet that. Like you said, Chase Brown looked the best. because we had this discussion earlier in the season. I had a feeling play him in my fantasy too. He got to be 23 points too. Jalen Warren. We had a discussion earlier when we talked about the top players in the division. I told you and Tim I thought that Jalen Warren was better than Chase Brown. And before the game, I had a feeling, we're going to shut Chase Brown down. He's not doing nothing this year. I felt like Jalen Warren's going to have the game that he had. So I was ready to come talk shit to you guys. Like I told you, Jalen Warren. And I think he probably averaged like about 5.5 yards to carry himself last night. But
more than that.
We let Chase Brown look better than he looked all year.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Warren averaged over 8 yards carry.
Wow. See, I didn't even know that. Yeah. But yeah, so I thought smart ball by the Bengals, bringing in Flacco because they were going nowhere fast with Brownie. I mean, that those same players didn't score hardly against Minnesota, against Denver. And those are good defenses. And we thought the Steelers were a good defense. We knew the offense would be a little better with Flacco, but we thought Flacco would be right there. I said where X marks the spot. That's where Flacco's going to be in that pocket. You got to get there. And the best play call of the night to me was that bootleg by Flacco. That kind of started that last drive.
So did you hear Flacco talk about it after his
no, but because you know what, B-Dirt, truth of the matter is, whether it's Monday or it's Thursday night and Friday morning, I don't listen to sports talk all day after my team loses because I don't want to hear.
And also you were doing a show, actually. That happened because they lined up in the wrong formation. A wide receiver.
It wasn't an intentional play.
No, a wide receiver was supposed to come over and line up over that end, and did not come over there. And he said, so I was on high alert that there was not somebody there to chip. And when I put the ball in Chase Brown's breadbasket, he was like, that defensive end crashed down hard. And I was like, oh, no. And I just took off. He goes, I didn't know if I'd get 2 yards, 3 yards, or just run out of the pocket and fall down. And he goes, once I saw a hole, an opening, he was like, just get the first down and go down before you get pummeled.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that. So smart play.
Alignment.
But smart play by the veteran savvy quarterback who's now 12-12 career against the Steelers, which may have been part of the reason why Mike Tomlin said about, and that's what's funny. I was talking to a Browns fan today. Well, you know what Mike Tomlin said about the Browns GM, Andrew Berry, must be smarter than me, giving a guy you thought could be the starter to a team in the division who's struggling at the quarterback position.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right, that part. Well, it turned out to play itself out. Like, I don't know if he saw something. I don't think any of us were expecting that. But I didn't know that my Browns fan told me today, Lamar, as a matter of fact, told me that the Bengals fans were chanting the game. Thank you, Cleveland. Was that happen?
Yep. Yeah, after the game when they were
doing that's not. And I wasn't watching. Yeah, okay, yeah. No. So I thought it was an entertaining game. Obviously, didn't go the way I wanted it, being a Steelers fan, but points on the board. The old guys threw for a combined 7 touchdowns and about 650 yards. And I mean, it was a fun game. Outside the Steelers defense looking like the Bengals defense, and you guys just had more weapons than us. I thought Aaron Rodgers looked well, made good use of the tight ends on the offensive side of the ball. The O-line didn't give up a sack. You know what I mean? So I thought the Steelers offense played well, but the defense was very, very disappointing. And I'm going to change my tune right now from last night. I was, in the moment, knee-jerk reaction. I didn't necessarily want to play, and I'm still not going to place all the blame on coaching. Because I think when you talk about the head coach, I mean, you take responsibility for both sides of the ball. One side of the ball played well, one side didn't, but Mike Tomlin's a defensive coach, so he probably has a bigger part in that side of the ball. The defense didn't perform. What I will say is one of those letdown games. Pittsburgh always finds a way to lose games that you think they should win. This is correct.
And I feel like that's the frustration a lot from the fan base, right? I think that leads to a lot more of the chirping, and the upset with Mike Tomlin. I get that to a certain point, a certain aspect, but every week you look around the league and you see these games you see somebody who you know is a better team lose to an inferior team, whether they're looking ahead, whether the injury bug hit them, whether the game plan was better from the other side, whatever the case may be. It happens every week, man. Football is going to football. I say it all the time. Weird things happen in the NFL.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm sure Buffalo fans weren't planning on going down to Atlanta on Monday night and getting whooped, getting handled pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, that was shocking, I'm sure. But yeah, man, so we get the Bengals again, I believe, in a month, I believe before Thanksgiving weekend, maybe. Somewhere around then. I believe like the next 4 games. That like might be our 4th game.
We play on Thanksgiving in Baltimore.
Oh, you play on Thanksgiving.
In the Thank You Bowl.
Hey, by that time, Baltimore, and here's our opportunity to talk about them real quick. Baltimore could be, Afton's right. Mike Tomlin is that record on Thursday night division away games. I agree. That's a pattern. That's a pattern. Yeah, I would say so. But but I mean, if you take the Steelers as a dog, an away dog, they're usually money on that too. I mean, so maybe down for the games think they should win, but up for the games you think they're going to lose.
Yeah.
But so catch-22. I don't think he's any less of a coach, but some things need to change. I'll say that. But yeah, man, not sure when we play, but we play soon. We play you guys before we play the Ravens and Bengals again. We play the Ravens twice at the end of the season, like the last about 6 games maybe. So we play you guys again before we play Cleveland or Baltimore again. So I think the Steelers play Green Bay, the Colts, the Chargers, and maybe the Bengals again. But if not the Bengals, then that game right after that 4th game would be the Bengals. But yeah, so everything's still out in front. Steelers still 4-2, still in their division, and we'll just see what happens. So from here, B Dirt, so we can finish this up. Who do the Bengals have next? And does this give them a burst of energy, or you think you guys can put a string of games together, man?
No. I feel like, listen, will we win the next one? I think so. We play the Jets. So I would like to think that we can win that one. But then we have the Bears, and then we have you guys.
Oh, so it's not far away at all then.
November 16th. So I think that Bears game stuff that, but we are in the stretch of our schedule right now that there are some winnable games, right? Just snuck one away from you guys. Then we play the Jets, the Bears, the Steelers again, the Patriots. But then we go Ravens, Bills, Ravens.
Oh, that's a tough stretch. Especially if Lamar is back and Baltimore is healthy.
Somewhere around, so the hopes and dreams of Bengal Nation is December 7th against the Bills or December 14th hosting the Ravens, that we might be able to see Joe Burrow, if everything goes on schedule, come back for one of those games. And then we finish Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. So if we can just stay in the mix, stay in that bubble until Burrow comes back, we could run off 3-4 straight wins in a row at the end of the season.
Right. So it's how you do between now and week 13, 14.
Can you tread water?
Right.
That's it.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Hey, man, my guy is sitting in here, man, passing gas. I'm talking about Harlem. You know what that's like.
I got all 3 of them over here.
Yeah, me too, right here, but Harlem's the one letting loose. Oh man, you got 3 of them coming at you. I just got 2 asses up in my face right now. But yeah,
no Diddy,
Diddy, right?
Yeah, I got Yeah, 3 Frenchies, but the natural dog food does make a difference.
Okay.
It's not as spicy when they're on the natural dog food. When they're on dry dog food, it's a little spicy.
See, I still you buy the natural dog food?
Oh, I make it. Chef, man.
Oh yeah, well. No, okay. I make there. I mean, I listen to you from the beginning. I make my dog's food too. I just mix it with half a cup of dry dog food.
So I do that when I need to put weight on. Like I've had to do that with one of them, with Jack Oswald. Oz. He needs some weight, so we started mixing his a little bit.
Yeah, Steeler Chick 46. I think some things schematically needs to change. And I think there was, I mean, we were pleased over the past 2 prior games. I think, like I said, I told Big G and Shannon in our chat today, the Pump Your Brakes chat, that, hey, man, I'm just one of those guys, B-Dirt, you know, we play poker and gamble together for over 20 years and stuff like that. I'm a gambler, man. If a joker going to kill me, stick me in the heart. You're not killing me death by 1,000 cuts. You're not. So if I got to press Jamar Chase and you beat me over the top, he get a 65-yard touchdown, I'll live with it. Then you give him passing the ball 6 times on one drive and he killing me all the way down the field. You know? Because I'm gonna send an extra guy to try and get after Flacco before I play back and let you punch me.
And I was surprised, like the one thing that I think you see more prevalent in the NFL now that I don't see the Steelers defense doing is disguising coverage. Very rarely. Normally the Steelers are like, here's my hand.
Right. No, yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know. So we'll see. I think I would. The Packers are favored our next game by 3 next week. They're favored by 3 in our place. So I expect the Steelers to win that game. They won the game in Minnesota where they were underdog, not against Minnesota, in Dublin, because that game was for the Roonies and stuff like that. I think they'll look at this game like it's for Aaron Rodgers, and they'll really want to get that one. So I'm hoping for a turnaround, hoping for some schematic differences. But with that being said, with that game, man, that puts the Bengals at 3-4, the Steelers at 4-2, and the Browns and Ravens both at 1-5 still, right?
Yep, 1 win apiece.
Okay. So yeah, with that wrapping up that game, B-Dirt, we're going to take our first break, and we'll come back and talk about the Browns Dolphins for the race to the bottom bowl, we'll call it, real quick, and then we'll hear more from Pay of his messages he sent in, his notes, and then we'll get into our picks. So if you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going anywhere. If you listen to the audio platform, we have to hear a few words from our partners and advertisers, and we'll be right back after this. Stay with us. Not going anywhere. And we're back on the Homies podcast. Your boy Tate in the building with the homie Big G. Pay is out this week.
Big G, where's he at?
I'll pay him. I mean, myself and B Dirt. Yeah. Big
Dirt.
G.
There we go.
But
man,
yeah,
I can't switch takes that fast. Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
But yeah, man. So let's go ahead, man, and start talking about you'll make the pick. What do you think about the Browns Dolphins game? You looking forward to that one?
Oh, who would look forward to that game, man? So there's chatter right now. This is both a hot seat game, right? I don't understand how Stefanski is getting on the hot seat. To me, I almost feel like their front office is just put him in a situation where he's going to fail. It is what it is. Like I still think he's a good coach. He's not very far removed from being coach of the year, and now you give him a horrible situation at quarterback. Jerry Judy's the best wide receiver. You got a rookie running back who wasn't there for camp and missed a couple games. What do you expect the guy to do? I don't know why he's in a hot seat. Now, in Miami, on the other hand, their coach should definitely be on the hot seat. I'm blanking on his name right now. I could see him.
Nerd boy, Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel, yeah, Mikey McD. He should definitely be on the hot seat. Tua saying stuff about leadership and those guys going back and forth. It seems like there's some serious dysfunctionalism going on there. I don't think that's what's going on with the Browns. As far as a coach and leadership aspect, I just feel like it's the player situation that's dysfunctional there.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. I'm not looking forward to that game. I just had to ask. All right, I mean, Tua, Dylan Gabriel, they're like the same guy to me, man. Both good in college, smaller quarterbacks, rhythm passers. Best probably when you move the pocket. As far as my fancy football implications, I'm also playing against A-Chain. I hope the Browns defense can show up and shut him down. That would help me a lot. Please let him do that. But yeah, man. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot else to say about that game. And we'll pick it when we get to our pick. But anything else for you from you on that one?
What's that?
Anything else from you on that one? The Browns Dolphins.
No, let's not spend a whole lot of time on it. I don't feel like the U.S. Fans and public should spend a lot of time on the Browns Dolphins this Sunday.
All right. Well, what we didn't do, I'll turn it over to you. We can go through our picks and update us on last week and recons for pay. But let's shout out the live chat quick. Picnics, you big dummy in the building. Afton, Craig Werlow, Tyrone Keaton. Shout out, man. Thanks for joining us. Don't know that I've seen you before. If I have, welcome back. Is it Bribe 420 in the building? Tim Lyons, of course. The Matrix man himself, our guy, Claude Bishop. Always rocking with us. Jay Steed, the homie in the building. Jaime Carlo. Shout out, Jaime. What up, man? Anybody else? VP in the building. Boxing man. I think I said Craig Warlow. The real Mark Malone in the building. That looks like about everybody. Steeler Chick, Val Ford. Steelers fan. Steelers 213. Steelers G213. Yeah, I think that's everybody. We're all caught out. Thank everybody for rocking with us. We appreciate you. Joining the homies on Friday night. Running right now on the Norloss channel. Running through the jungle. Steel Curtain Network. Frustrated Chicago sports fan. Well, maybe not their page not here. I don't know. But yeah, it usually is every other Friday. But thanks for rocking with us. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to all of them. Certainly appreciate everybody. But yeah, man, it's Be Dirt. Let's go ahead and get into these picks, man. And when we get done with the 1 o'clock games, when you get done, let me know. We can take a quick break and get our last break out the way and come back and pick the late games.
You got it. I will say this: you've mentioned Pay is not here, but Pay did send some thoughts and observations that he had as he's jet setting once again. He had a thought going to the airport. He wondered with the government shutdown, is it possible for him to get on the airplane with a 45 and an 8-ball? Something to ponder for you guys out there. Do you think he could get away with it? I'm interested. Hear your thoughts.
I'm interested too, man.
He also proclaimed that I was right once again, that the Dodgers are indeed the best team in baseball, but he doesn't have to like it. And he's right. None of us have to like it. So I definitely agree with him on that one. He gave me all of his picks, of course. He said Thursday night road game for Mike Tomlin. That's a loss, collision course. He told me not to celebrate that win too much since I already declared the Bengals season over. He has not forgot that. Game of inches. Pause. He's right about all of that as well. He said the Ravens will somehow give up 35 points, which I mentioned while on a bye. He told Tate that if you have a problem seeing people over here in the comments or chat section, that you can zoom in. Or you can get some readers at Walgreens for about $3, and your Medicaid will probably cover it. For those of you that watch Pater this week, he also says picking Delaware football is a dangerous game. Their defense has more holes in it than Mark Sanchez. So yeah, if you saw, he was pretty steadfast on the fact Delaware was going to beat Jackson State. I turned it in when it was 35-6. So Jackson State 35.
Delaware, that's Deshaun Jackson's team, right?
I don't know, but if it is, it shouldn't be. He should not associate himself with that. It looked bad.
I think it is though. There's HBCU in it, Delaware State.
Delaware State, I don't believe so.
Okay.
I know Jackson State is, but I don't think Delaware State is. I could be wrong. Delaware. Delaware against Jackson State, not Delaware State. Delaware.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's the difference.
The one that has the Michigan knockoff helmet.
Yeah, that was Joe Flacco school. That's Delaware.
Yeah. Delaware versus Jackson State. All right, so let's get to the pick'ems. I'll let you know who Pay took. We'll just rotate him in like he's one of us. We'll start with Pay. Is he got the Rams?
Yeah, wait. You got the scores from last week?
Oh yeah, you want the yes. So Pay and I both went 7-6. Once again, staying above 500. Tate had a great week and almost a record week. 10-4. 10-3, excuse me.
10-3.
13 games. 10-3. He had 10 wins. 10-3.
Okay. When we get done, send that so I can update the sheet. But okay.
Okay. Yeah, will do.
Ready for this week.
This week, we got the Rams at the Jags. Jags +3, over under 44.5. Pay takes the Jags to cover here on the +3. Tate, who you got?
I'm taking the Jags too, man. I mean, I think they're more equipped with the overseas game. They've been more than any other NFL team. So, I think them as an organization and franchise, they know the do's and don'ts of international travel and playing a football game because they've had so much experience. So, give me Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence looked decent last time I saw him against Kansas City. I think it'll be a good game. I probably would. I'd pick it to be close. I probably would take Jacksonville on the money line too, but I'll just take them +3, right? What you said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got Jacksonville.
Give me that lone wolf music, whatever that is. I'm gonna take the Rams.
That's the siren. I think I deleted it, man.
All right, Tate. We'll go to you here next. The Eagles at the Vikings. Vikings +1.5. Who you got?
I'm still sticking with Philly, man. One of these games, Saquon will have to get going, man. I believe that's Philly's problem right there, the offensive line. I believe one of their offensive linemen is retired, and one's coming back from like back or foot surgery or something, and that line's not hitting the same as it was last year. But one of these games, Saquon's great breakout, and I think this might be the week. So I got Philly covering the 1.5.
I agree with you that Saquon will have a breakout week soon. I don't think it's going to be against the Vikings, though. I'm going to take the Vikings +1.5. Pay also takes the Vikings +1.5, gives you the lone pick there on the Eagles. I'll start off here. We got the Pats at the Titans. The Titans are +7. I don't care how many the Titans are getting. I know the Titans just fired their coach. There's a lot of time of bumping a new coach and energy. But you got the man coming into the building that you ran out. Mike Vrabel wanted to be a Titan, and you ran him out of town. I think Vrabel comes in and embarrasses these guys if he gets a chance. Give me the Pats -7. Pay also takes the Pats -7. Who you got?
I can't say that I disagree with you and Pay, man. I actually got Bravel going in there with his.
Boy, you around here talking to your mama like you crazy? Let's go. Boy.
I got Bravel coming in with the BTA, man. So give me the Patriots.
Clean sweep. All right. So Pay starts off Raiders plus 11.5 at the Chiefs. Pay takes the Chiefs to cover as an 11.5 point favorite. Tate, who you got?
Wait, Pay started it?
Yep.
He took who?
He took the Chiefs as
To
an
cover
11.5. Yeah.
Give me the Raiders, man. 11.5. I think Pete Carroll just keeps it close, even if it's an ugly run game defensively. I got to take 11.5.
I don't know what to do here. I'm back and forth with this one. I think the Chiefs are figuring something out, though. Yeah,
I think they have too, and I think they win by 10, but I don't think they win by 12.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. All right, so we'll start off with you here, Tate. We have the Panthers at the Jets. Jets plus 1.5. Who you got?
Panthers at the Jets. Jets plus 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Jets in my other pick 'em with Big G and Mod. I'm going to stay with the Jets, man. I think they go ahead and get a win this week.
All right. I think the Jets' run defense has not been great, and I think the Panthers have been able to run the ball. Give me the Panthers. I think the Jets are a little dysfunctional right now. Pay also takes the Panthers. I will start off here. The Saints plus 4.5 at the Bears. I've made pretty good money so far betting against the Saints. I'm going to continue to do so. Give me the Bears. Pay also takes the Bears in a huge surprise. Minus 4.5. Saints plus 4.5 at the Bears. Over under 46.5. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm with you. I got the Bears, man. I think the Caleb Williams has been looking better. Even though Jaden Daniels gave that game away last week, I think they still would have covered. The Bears would have, even if that didn't happen. Unless they can't kick the field goal, then we would have covered if the Commanders got a field goal range and didn't fumble. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears against the Saints. I'm not picking the Saints all year.
All right. Start off here with Pay. We got the Dolphins plus 2.5 at the Browns. Last and least for the 1 o'clock games. Pay takes the Browns as the home favorite. Over under here, 35.5 to tell you how much excitement's there. Tate, who you got? Dolphins plus 2.5 at the Browns.
I'm gonna take the Browns, man.
All right, it's going to be 2 clean sweeps in a row. I think there's too much dysfunction going on in Miami. Like I said, I think the Browns at least have a good defense. I don't know right now what the Dolphins are doing good, other than Achane can be pretty fun to watch sometimes. And it's supposed to be a little bit rainy, I think, and sloppy conditions. So I think that would help them too as well. All right. That's the end of the 1 o'clock games. If you want to get in that second break right now, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend to tell a friend, share us out there. Tell everybody where you're getting your AFC North and NFL picks at. You're back with the homies AFC North Roundtable Talk. Now we're in our pick'ems. Pay is not here, but we do have his report card. All his losers here are marked out for us. I don't remember where we stopped off at last.
At the 1 o'clock game. So
yeah, but let's just say, I don't know who went last. I think maybe I went last time. So we start with Pay. So we'll start with you here. We got the Giants +7 at the Broncos, over under 39.5. Who you got?
Giants +7 at the Broncos. Oh, that's a tough one, man. I see similarities in Dart and Knicks, man. I mean,
Interesting matchup, I think.
interesting matchup. It is. I mean, Giants defense has been playing better. What's the line again?
7.
Yeah, give me the Broncos, man. It's a closer game than that. Give me the Broncos. I don't mean Denver scored 13 points last week against the Jets.
Giants are +7.
Yeah,
Broncos
that's what I'm
are
saying.
favorite. So you want the Broncos?
No, I want the Giants.
You want the Giants? Okay.
Yeah.
So Pay agrees with you. Can the Broncos right the ship at home? Both of these teams pass rush really well. I feel like the Giants run the ball a little. Running game's coming around a little bit. I need to pick up some ground on Tate and Pay here. So I'm going to take the Broncos. All right. I'll start this one off. Colts +1.5 at the Chargers. I feel like the Colts eventually are going to lose. I keep picking against them. I'm going to continue to pick against them until I get it right. Give me I think the one time I picked them is the one time they didn't cover. Give me the Chargers as 1.5-point home favorites, over under 48.5. Pay as opposite of me. He takes the Colts +1.5. Tate, who you got?
The big dumper just tied up the game 5, 2-2 in the bottom of the 8th.
Big dumper.
Yeah, man. Solo homer tied up at 2-2. So, yeah, I got it on. But I seen Craig Werlow comment about the Hurricanes were little. I'm flipping through that game in this baseball game. Then I get to watch the Dodgers, the best team in baseball, take the NLCS. But yeah, as far as this game goes, man, the Chargers are hosting the Colts. It's in La La, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, I like the Chargers. I think because the Colts should have lost to the Broncos, and Danny Dimes. One of those past couple games, he looked like old Danny Dimes. But the Colts are for real though. I'm not taking anything from them. I just think that this going to LA and playing Herbert, I think Harbaugh finds a way to win with Herbert. So give me the Chargers.
All right. We'll get the Packers.
And then I think that's the last one-loss team in the AFC too. The Colts.
Yeah.
Bring everybody back where the Steelers are at. So
Packers at the Cards. Cards +7, over under 44.5. Pay is taking the Packers for the second week in a row. It's got to hurt his soul. Who you got, Tate?
What's the spread again?
Cards +7 at home.
Cards +7. The Cards, they played the Colts tough last week. Kobe Brissett was in. I think Kyler Murray's coming back this week. Yeah, man, I hate to do this, but I'm going to take the Cards, man. +7. I expect Green Bay to win, but I don't think. You took who?
I'm taking the Packers as well. I think they win by 2 scores.
Yeah, I'm not here by myself in a lot.
Push. All right, I'll start this one off. We got the Commies +1.5 at the Cowboys. Over under 54.5. So they're expecting some scores. I don't know exactly. I mean, the Commanders fumbling an easy handoff. I think the Bears have looked better overall for the year than the Cowboys have. This is a close, division game. Give me the Commanders +1.5. Pay takes the Cowboys -1.5. He takes them to win by 3. Who you got here, Tate? Commies +1.5 at the Cowboys.
I'm going to take the Commanders, man. Oh yes, that's a tough one though. I'm going to take the Commanders.
Game, I think. All right, we've got
Shout out Mark.
Falcons plus 2.5 at the 49ers, over under 47.5. Pay is taking the Atlanta Falcons plus 2.5 at San Francisco. Who you got, Tate?
Bijan gonna eat, man. So I got the Falcons, man. Plus 2. I think they're gonna win, man. The 49ers lost Warner last week. Bosa's already out. I think all that's gonna make a difference. Give me the Falcons.
Falcons have been a little Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, coming off of a high of a good win last week. Now you got to fly over to the West Coast. I still think, Mr. McCaffrey's got something to show him from the 49ers. I'm going to take the 49ers, laying 2.5. Tate, you got the Bucks plus 5.5 on at the Lions. So that's the first of 2 Monday night games. Falcons 49ers is a Sunday night game. So Bucks plus 5.5 at the Lions, over unders 52.5. Who you got?
I think the dude that mushed Juju in the face, man, that mugged Juju in his face. Brian Branch is hurt, and a couple other DBs was hurt last week. I don't know if they're back, but I think that secondary is
doubtful or out last week.
Okay. Yeah, I think that secondary can be had. Patrick Mahomes kind of exploited him a little bit last week. I'm gonna get Tampa plus 5.5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, give me Tampa.
For the same reasons why you said, I think the Bucks here, they've got questionable on Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka. We saw some Tez Johnson flashes last week. I love Tez Johnson at plus 220 here as anytime touchdown. I like the Bucks here to cover. I think this is going to come down to a field goal game, man. So I'm taking the Bucks. Pay also taking the Bucks. We got clean sweep there. So now we've got the Monday night game.
Texans and Seahawks.
Texans plus 3 at the Seahawks. Texans look like they got right a little bit. I think the Seahawks are a pretty complete team. This is a tough one. I'm going to take, because of the flight again and playing at home on Monday night, give a slight edge here to the Seahawks. I think it's a 4-point to 7-point game, but I'm going to take the Seahawks here to cover that 3. Pay also takes the Seahawks to cover the 3. How you see it going down, Tate?
Yeah, I got the Seahawks too, man. I think just the fact that it's late night. It's not like, Houston's an hour behind us, so not quite as late.
But it's still a game starting at midnight their time.
Yeah, that part. So yeah, give me, and the 12th man up there, those fans up there. I got to take Seattle to win by 3. Yeah.
I don't know what you are normally doing at midnight on Monday night, but I know what damn well what I'm doing, and I'm at least an hour or 2 into it.
Well, that Monday night, I don't have to work Tuesday morning. I may try. I won't watch it all the way through. I may start watching it.
Yeah, I always give it a good college effort, but they go to break too long. Somebody gets injured. That's it. Halftime, forget about it. We ain't making it past halftime. That's too much of a law for me. I'm night. If somebody gets hurt late in the first quarter and they have to go to more than one set of breaks, I'm out. You tell me what happens tomorrow. I'll catch up.
So what's you on the road, right? Home game tomorrow in Ann Arbor?
Listen, I think a lot of you now are getting the backdrop from that watch on YouTube. This is the home away from home. I'm in Michigan. We got Washington tomorrow.
That's a good one.
It's a good game. And Justice Haynes is beat up a little bit.
That's Washington's quarterback?
No, that's our running back.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Transfer from Alabama.
What happened last week, man? To you guys last week out in LA.
Same thing. So, I will say this too. I thought, and I had Jordan Mailata as a transfer here to USC. I had him as a dark horse Heisman candidate because, I mean, it's kind of what the MO here, right, is for Lincoln Riley to get a transfer quarterback that's hot and turn him into a Heisman Trophy winner. The guy's got an offensive mind. And I thought he had a better offensive game plan than we did a defensive game plan. We got caught in zero coverage way too much, and they took advantage of it. And then on the offensive side of the ball, some injuries. Justice Haynes got hurt. Then his backup, Jordan Marshall, got hurt. There was a high ankle sprain with Bryce Underwood. There just was a lot of – they needed to make a comeback, to mount a comeback, and their best pieces weren't playing at their best. Now, I will say Andrew Marsh, freshman wide receiver, had a kind of a breakout game. And that was great to see. And also, I got to do a signing with him in the offseason. Great kid, too. So one of those things, like, I was kind of vested in that, seeing him have that breakout game. He's a great kid. He one of those guys that there's a great article in one of the Detroit papers this past week about how he credits his dad's work ethic and the athlete that he's become, and just a really cool story. A good dude, easy to root for.
I say that's interesting, man. That's some good.
It's gonna be a tough game. Washington's quarterback's good.
Yeah, no, he gave Ohio State problems early. I mean, they settled in, but you could clearly tell he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, and Ohio State's defense is playing better than our defense right now, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the difference in Jim Knowles, who's at Penn State, and we know Franklin got fired, Claw's boy. But yeah, Matt Patricia coming there and confusing college quarterbacks and stuff like that. I mean, and then Ohio State has NFL defensive talent pretty much across the board in that defense. So he's just coaching like young NFL players.
I knew that they had great safeties and defensive line. I thought was going to be good. Linebacker play has been incredible in Ohio State, for sure. Yeah,
Styles and Arvell Reese. Arvell Reese is probably – I listen to Big G enough. Plus, I've read it somewhere too. It's good enough to go in the first round now. He's played something to a first round pick, and I like saying too, man. A lot.
Yeah, he's playing well.
I don't know what pro prospect he is, though. I mean, we got other guys his stature, but man, he's a pure passer and stands in the pocket. I like that kid a lot, and of course, the freak. The best wide receiver of all time has been told to me before. we know who told me that.
Randy Jerry what?
Jeremiah Smith is greater than Jerry Rice right now.
Yep, for sure.
But yeah, man. Anything else you want to say for you out here? You want to do somebody dirty? You got someone off the top of the dome or anything like that?
Man, I don't. I mean, Big G's an easy target, so I'm not going to do that. I like to do a little more research. But yeah, Big G and his I can't keep up with how much he changes his takes and his mind and his bloviations. I mean, it's wild. It's hard to keep up with.
Wow. Geno Suarez just hit a grand slam in the bottom of the eighth. 6-2 Seattle.
Ex-Tiger.
Ex-Red.
Yes, sir.
Which will put them up 6-2 in the bottom of the eighth. So, and he's been having a rough postseason too, man. One more win. Seattle be in their first World Series ever.
No, I just gotta, we got a little gathering I gotta go to. I gotta catch up on Tim and Justin. They're running through the jungle pick'em tonight. I gotta catch and see what they had to say about the games. They're doing a good job over there. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, man. We'll go ahead and get out of here until next week. Yeah, you're not going to be here. We'll just say to everybody, tap in and see who's here next week. How about that?
And you'll have picks from me for sure.
For sure. You'll hook it up like Pay hooked it up so I can.
Yes, I will.
Claude with the super chat out the door. To you, B Dirt.
Do Tomlin dirty. Man. How about this? I'll say this. I'm over the Tomlinisms in the post-game pressers and the pressers just in general. I am over those. But let's be honest. The dude's going to leave the Pittsburgh Steelers whenever the hell he wants to. And when he does, if he wants another job, he'll have one the moment he gets out of the parking lot. That's it. That's all I got. I can't do it.
Hey, everybody. With that being said, everybody that was here tonight, thanks for rocking with us. Myself and B Dirt are homie short, but we'll find them somewhere along the way. And until next week for the homies Friday night, B Dirt, good luck to Michigan tomorrow. I'll be watching. Tap into our new pod. Matter of fact, Big G's college level up pick'em show with Sarah C and Teresa B will air in the morning. Then directly after that, we have our new show, Jag 2G. Just a guy and two geniuses. We're gonna talk about stuff sports related, but not about the game. Outside the game. Just Saturday morning discussion before college football. That'll be like about 10:45. Get to know the new guys we got. They'll be tapping in, joining tomorrow, and then we'll take you up to about half hour before college footballs and get your snacks ready. Get ready to watch that Michigan-Washington game. I think that's the big game at noon for me tomorrow. Ohio State will play at 3:30. A lot of good games tomorrow too, though, man. I forgot who's somebody plays somebody because I picked this upset when I was talking to Big G and his crew. I can't remember, man. The quarterback from who's Ole Miss playing tomorrow?
Oh, that's a good one. Ole Miss at Georgia.
Yeah, I got Ole Miss over Georgia. That's what I picked.
I think the reason why Ole Miss, if you look at, they played down to Washington State last week. If you look into that game, they dominated them across the board as far as stats are concerned. Weird things happen. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Ole Miss wins. I think they were looking ahead to them. I think they almost got sucked into a trap game there with Washington State. But I really like them. I think they're plus 7.5. I'm on it.
Yeah, you're on it. Yeah. I like them. Looking forward to that game too. And I got Notre Dame stomping USC. Big G thinks USC is going to win. I got Notre Dame beating them by 10. I think USC's brand of football's got more physical this year with Lincoln Riley, but I think Notre Dame's more physical.
Can I also lend you to know that USC has 2 injuries at running back? Running back came in and played really well against Michigan. Is more of a slasher style running back, a little slight of build, and it's supposed to the heavens are supposed to open up. It's supposed to start pouring down rain Saturday afternoon in Indiana, so it should be a little bit sloppy by the time they start playing at 7:30.
Okay,
love to have a big game.
That favors Notre Dame.
I think so, sure, because USC's speed, right?
Yeah, they're still a speed team, even though they've been running the ball well. I saw where that USC receiver is at number 8. I forgot his name, but he's the number 1 ranked receiver coming out in Mel Kiper's first big boards.
Lemon.
Lemon, that's him. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So what's
I'm hoping that he gets drafted early in the first round and then he's a bust so I can start calling Lemon Law. You know what I mean? I got that teed up already, ready to go.
With that being said, man, we out, man. Peace.
Let's go.
Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here